Hello and welcome to Koru Kiwi Arts. It's another hot day here in Istanbul. Very hot. I've got the window open, so if you hear any noises, it's coming directly from outside. Now today I'm going to be using only these primary colours. If you know what primary colours are, if you mix them, you make different colours of course, like yellow and red make orange, and yellow and blue make purple, and blue and red make purple, and yellow and blue make green. If you mix them all together, you get a brown. So these are the paintbrushes I'm going to be using: a fan brush, a chiseled in brush, it's because it's quite like a chisel, and this one here, it's very rough. It's a smaller version of this one, but I'll be doing a lot of my fine detail with this one. So it's not going to be a masterpiece. It's just me doing an imagination painting of whatever comes out of my head. So, and I have my water and some tissues for my medium. So here we go. I'm not going to show you what I do with the mixing part because it takes a lot of time to do all the editing. But I will explain to you what I'm doing, and then you should be able to get the idea. Well, as soon as I apply the paint onto the paper, you'll see what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. So anyway, thanks for watching. So we have trees. I'm going to put some trees through here, and maybe a castle and some hills. So I won't be using the colours that you normally see on a landscape, because the castle might be blue or yellow depending on what colour I choose to do my castle. So I'm mixing red and blue to make a purple. Add a little bit of water to my paint, and so I'm just going to add some trees through here. I'll make that one quite thick, maybe another one there, and I'm going to lean one over because not all trees go straight up. They're all like people, all different shapes and sizes. This one is going to be slightly blue, and yeah, this is fun. If you've not done this before, you should follow me. I'd always try and create your own, because I'm just giving you some advice and or just showing you what I will do when it comes to doing this sort of thing. So yeah, so I've done some trunks of some trees. Now I'm going to make a green. I'm going to add a bit of blue and some yellow. Let's clean my brush. A bit of blue and a bit of yellow makes green. Anyway, I'll show you. Blue and yellow makes green. Right. Add a bit of water to that. If I want to make my green a little darker, just add some more blue. Yeah, so I'm going to add some grass areas through here. Like this. I'm going to make it a bit lighter through here. Okay, I'm happy with that, and I'll make it a little darker along the bottom because it is closer to us. So I've added a little bit more blue to my green to make it a little darker. Through here. And then I'll add maybe a little bit more blue and make it a slightly little darker on this side. Okay. Through there. This is called blocking in. I'm just blocking in the colours and then I can add the detail in later. So let's do the sky. So I'm going to use just the blue. Got to be careful because I don't want to mix other colours in there. And I'll end up getting a different, maybe a green sky. I don't want a green sky. Well, I think that might be a bit too late because I have a green sky. Never mind. Let's water this paint down, dilute it. I'm diluting it to allow the other paint to come through. If I make it too dark, you'll lose the trees. So through there like that, and maybe through there like that. Okay, let's do the castle. I was looking forward to that, so I'm going to do red and a bit of blue and a bit of green. Blue, red and green. So let's just get some shapes happening here. Add an angle to the castle there. It's quite a nice red. Okay. With my smaller brush, let's add in it's a bit rough, add a bit of detail in there. I normally like this brush because it gives a great pattern when it comes to doing trees. Okay, and let's put a window, maybe a window there. And maybe I'll do the windows later. Let's give it a roof. So I'm going to add yellow, red and blue gives me that brown I was telling you about. And I'm going to add a roof of this castle there, and maybe, yeah, oh, I had another one just here. Through there like that. Let's get that red again that I was working on before. Red and blue and green. And we'll come down through there like that. Something like that. And maybe, why not? Let's add a roof here. To this castle. Right. I must say it's certainly challenging using only 3 colours. So that's done. Now I'm going to grab a bit of yellow and I'm going to paint it just in here. To represent windows. Now their windows aren't, there's like slots where they put the arrows or whatever through. So I'll put another one just here, like that. Okay. I'll add some more detail in there, so let's add a door. A big door. And let's mix that with the brown. Try and make a dark brown. If I can. So I'm mixing 3 colours again, but I'm trying to make the brown a little darker. Every time I add another colour in there, it turns to a different colour, not to the brown that I wanted. So that's a door, and let's just put some lines through here. To represent tiles. Like that. Now back to the yellow, let's make that light brown. And Let's put a barrier through there and maybe a slot through there. Try and separate different parts of this castle. Right. How's it looking so far? It's really different to what I normally paint. Normally paint landscapes. Well, this is a landscape, but now I'm going to get back into my brush. Actually, I'm going to use the same brush again. I'll make the green by blue and yellow. I'll make it a very light green by adding more yellow in there. But before I do that, I should add some more branches through there. So let's add some more branches through here. Try and make them loose, because nothing in this world is perfect. Make this one go out like that. Make this one go like that. This one's really going up there, isn't it? Right, and maybe a little bit of yellow with some sunlight through there on one side of the tree. And let's go up there. What you could do is mix all your colours up beforehand, before you start painting, so then you don't have to mix anything because it's all ready. So the light's coming from behind the castle because the light was a lot lighter through here, so the light is heading that side of the trees. So back to my green again, and let's add some leaves. I'm just doing some random leaf patterns. I could use a bigger brush if I wanted to make it go quicker. It's great. I can actually see the painting from the view of the camera. So whatever I see there is what you're seeing. Okay, it's coming along. And let's add some more yellow. Let's go and do it from this side. If you wanted to, you can get a finer a paintbrush and clean it all up. I really don't know how this is going to end out, but if I just keep going with it, it should come together and maybe give itself a wow factor, but let's just see what happens, eh? I'm going to bring the leaves a bit further out here. I'll just change it to a darker green. I had some sitting there on my palette. Do you know in Australia they actually have trees that are actually purple and red? Tiger tree, I think that's what they call them. Their bark is amazing. My father used to make lampshades out of the wood of these trees. Put on his lathe and turn them and make beautiful lampshade stems. Right, so I'm just adding more green in there to fill it in. And at the same time you can see bits of the blue coming through. I'm going to make that all darker. Okay, and maybe let's keep going with it. Do this side. And some different tones. Makes your picture look more interesting, I guess. Some more dark green through here and a bit more dark green through here and through here and through here. Okay, then let's add my fan brush. Let's get my fan brush. I'm going to get into the yellow and I'm just going to create grasses. And maybe some through there. And some through here. Like so. Now I'm going to put a path through there. So I'll get back into this blue and red, make a dark brown, and just make this path through here like this. Okay, and when I've got it, let's put a tree through here. Some colour there. Bit of red. Maybe some light brown. Do some grasses through here. And maybe some grasses through here. Amazing. The more you use your brushes, the more you get to start to understand what they can do. So when it comes to actually doing a proper painting, you'll know exactly how to use your brush to do certain things that you want it to do. So let's just make this as a point. That's good. Make that as a point as well. I really didn't know what was going to happen with this painting. I just went along with it to see what I was going to paint. But I might just water that down and change the colour of that castle, because I don't like the looks of it. So, because you can do whatever you want. And maybe I'll add a little building on the side here just to fill it out. You can still see the door under it all there. Let's add maybe the hill in the background. Or this could be the wall of the castle. Yeah. It could be the wall of the castle. Actually, that looks pretty cool. So I can do the same on this side and come through there. My castle seems to be leaning. Never mind. Okay. And let's give it a yellow top instead. Wasn't happy with that colour. Been that reddish brown colour. I'm sort of leaning over here because I'm painting on an angle and it's making my whole picture lead. So if I can fix that by coming up, yeah, that's better. Yeah. Now this, maybe I've got this blue here. Let's make it dark. I want to make it dark purple. Add a bit of some lush trees through there. Some purple trees. Maybe I'll add a bit of colour to this as well. So we've got a bit lost there. And let's add some different tones through there. So it picks up that path. Okay, I think that should do it. So, it's a playful little piece, and I'd say it's a good little project to do with your children, or something to do at school, because at school you could do this and get the children to follow you and explain to them what you can do or how to do it, like a step-by-step tutorial, but it's just a very basic painting. Let's add some more colour through there. Add some and maybe a bit through here as well. And this is what my palette looks like. So there you go, an imaginary castle with some trees and a path leading up to it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now.